you. Thank you so much. Everybody having a good time so far? Awesome, cool. Yeah, I was a little jealous actually of y'all because I had to come late to this. But I don't know any other, I come to a lot of these events and I don't know anyone who had like a gospel choir open. I don't know what it doesn't matter what your faith is, but that was pretty amazing. I was like, watching that on social, I was like, this is fantastic. Malcolm Gladwell, did anyone catch him yesterday? I was like, he's having intellectual discourse about the movie Love Actually. I'm like, that's awesome. And Timothy Goodman, is Tim here? Tim's great. He's like the poet laureate of this conference. He needs a medal or something, or at least buy him a drink if you see him. It's fantastic. So this is great, and thank you so much for coming. I know there's a lot going on today, and there's a fantastic lineup of really amazing speakers. So thank you very much for coming to chat with me for this time that we are together. We're gonna talk about personal strategies for creative leadership. Thank you very much for the wonderful introduction. Real briefly and quickly, I'll go through my little opening monologue. So, my name is Ande La Monica. I am an executive creative director and global brand strategist, which is a long title. It's like one of those titles that wraps around the back of the business card. But what I do in human speak is very much like the introduction. I use design to drive innovation and solve the complex business challenges. Recently, I was at GE as the Global Brand Design Strategist. My leadership was around the visual expression of the brand, mainly as the company is a top 10 global brand valued at $42 billion. I also worked on accelerating its positioning from being a conglomerate to a digital company. Really amazing people working on that, really fantastic work, and I'll show a little of that in a second. Before that, I ran a strategy and design agency. I was working with everything from entrepreneurs and startups to Fortune 200 companies. In a very short period of time, I drove unprecedented growth for a variety of businesses and products. I really love doing what I do, both working for large global brands, doing, solving those big, hairy challenges, and also talking and sharing that knowledge with wonderful people like you. So, I'm super excited to be here today. So thank you very much for your time. I want to express some quick gratitude for you guys showing up, so I really appreciate it. Okay, we are going to do 3 things in the next 40 minutes. I've put together some personal strategies for creative leadership. Now, it's designed in a way that it's very high level, so it doesn't matter if you're a CMO or a junior designer, these things will be applicable for you. They're very snackable content-wise, for your posting and tweeting and all the fun stuff that we all do as designers and everyone's been doing here. I also think that I've been going to these things for a while, and it's really important for me to make sure that you get value out of this. So I've designed them in such a way that they're very actionable. So you could leave this and say, oh, here's a couple things that I could do, right now. Or, here's a couple things I could take back to my team and, share and socialize. Be like, these are some great things that we could do. So this first thing, we're gonna do some personal strategies. Second thing, I have some case studies. So you can actually kind of visualize what we're all talking about. And the third thing, probably the most important thing, is we're gonna do a little question and answers. It's really important for me to kind of dig into any problems or challenges or concerns that you all may be dealing with. I could talk about this for hours, but I don't want to do that to you. So if there are any opportunities or any things that you want to bubble up and talk about, I will happily stand on the stage and answer questions until they kick me off. Okay? How does that feel? Sound good? Oh, all right, cool. Because if it doesn't, I will scrap this. We'll do something completely different. No? Okay, fantastic. All right. Okay. So I grew up in New Jersey. Most teenagers, oh good, yay, usually Jersey gets a bad rap, so that's cool. All right, fantastic. So as teenagers, in your bedroom walls, you have posters of pop stars or athletes. I was a little different. I had spreads from Rolling Stone magazine. There was something really amazing about the design and the emotional quality of it that is it really resonated with me. It was the illustrative typography or the photography or the color or something like that. It's really amazing. And it was at a young age, I was I want to do stuff like that. And thus is the genesis of my design career. I love designing beautiful typographic marks. It's actually been a hallmark of my career. Now, it's really important to like doing the things you love that they will drive you. This was something that I really liked, and it was something that kind of made me stand out. Now, doing the things you love, it's not just a designer thing. I know I'm preaching to the choir here. This is also something that business leaders do. So like Mark Zuckerberg, on top of his day job of running Facebook, he's also super interested in artificial intelligence. Like he spent the last year building Jarvis in his house. Like, and that's just something that he wanted to do, he was super interested in. Like Beth Comstock, who's the vice chair of General Electric, she is super passionate about learning and discovering things about the uncertain future that we have. So, she started her Future in 5 series, which is really awesome. You should check it out, where she's like interviewing people and she's learning different things, and it's all around discourse around the future. So your takeaway on this should be, the things you enjoy, they'll drive you. And the behavioral psychology behind that is, when you are doing things you enjoy doing, or when you could find a way to like wrap around some happiness into whatever your day-to-day is, you'll be more effective, you'll be more productive, and it'll make your life more fulfilling. Now, even events like this, which are fantastic, they're great opportunities to meet other people, learn different things, and grow as creative leaders.